it is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, black folk, as I told you before, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated black folk getting into this dilemma? And what black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.
Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star. What's up, family? I'm glad that y'all in the house today. I want to appreciate everybody that's in the building. I normally don't even like going live because I always mess up. Every time I do my pre-records, I always have to like redo it. I'll be like 5-10 minutes in, like, damn, I gotta start over. But yeah, welcome, family. So listen, it's a couple of things I want to talk about. Of course, this is about the Republicans and the Democrats who always are at odds about this whole child grooming thing, but for real, y'all all are together because nobody does anything about it, right? One of them grooming your child and the other one is giving you a slap on the wrist when it's time, when they get caught after grooming the children and they do the sexual acts. Then next thing you know, nobody's getting in trouble. But I want to start off with the per capita thing, right? So there was this debate that was going on in Twitter today, right? Let me share my screen real quick. But I want to start off right here, 2 seconds. But shout out to Professor Black Truth. This was his tweet. With all the right wingers talking about grooming children, why are they writing laws against books? Writing laws against books, but no laws against initiatives to go after the predators, right? It's almost like they're trying to distract us from something. But they are, family, and I'm trying to tell you, they love that per capita thing because it sounds good, right? And it takes the focus off them. But when we look at this tab right here, right? When we look at this is 2018, family, 2018 FBI statistics, right? Who cares about per capita when 7 million total crimes are being committed and you're committing 5 million of them shits? Per capita doesn't mean anything now. Right. And they always bring per capita when they talk about our murders. Right. But when we go down here to the sex crimes, look, out of 35,000 sex offenses, 25,000 of them are you. And this is not including rapes, which you like are blowing everybody out the door in. 18,000 rapes, 12,000 of them joints are yours. Right. But we also have and then they got offenses against family and children, 64,000. You're leading the charge with 43,000. We don't want to hear the per capita word when you are the majority of the people committing the crimes. And there's two factors that people leave out. One is that Black people are majority of the people. We are 60% of the people who cases are being overturned. And two, we know, number one, that white people aren't getting a lot of time. Two, a lot of them aren't even getting charged, right? We done seen the person in the getting pulled over and the police. It's like, yo, get out the car. He's like, hey, shut up, Paul. Give me your badge. What's your badge number? He's snatching the badge off his chest and they don't go to jail, right? So we know that your numbers are skewed, right? So you're not, and also they lumping us all in with Africans and Caribbeans and everything else. That's all Black. But my point is that even when you talk about per capita, let's talk about countries, right? China has 1.4 billion people. India has 1.4 billion people. China has 1.6 million prisoners. Yo, the United States only has 300 million citizens. You have 2 million prisoners. Yo, China got beaten us by more than 1 billion people, and we still have more prisoners than them. You want to talk about per capita? You see what I'm saying? And the main reason that your numbers is like this is because we are 40 to 50% of the prison population, while we are only committing 28% of the crimes. If you do the math on this, because I already did it, this is 68.8%, and this is 28.8% as well. Yo, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that y'all committing the most crime. But I wanted to get that out the way. But also just remember these numbers right here, family. The sex crimes, right? 25,000. The prostitution and the rape, right? Look at those numbers. Now I'm gonna tell you, right? Besides larceny, theft, and all that, yo, there should be a whole bunch of people in prison for molesting and all these sex crimes, but there's not, right? Because they don't do anything about it. Now, I want to show y'all something, right? Now, we're going to start right here. Now, they love to talk about, oh, they're grooming your children. They're grooming your children. I'm going to show you before I even do that. Here. This is proof that the Republicans are fighting back against the Democrats' 6 evil child grooming agenda. This is all they talk about, right? The Republicans fight them for the grooming. Now watch this, family. Now watch this. This flag, this MAP, is minor attracted person. And I stumbled across this website, right? And I started reading it, and I got down here and it said, however, no evidence, because they was trying to say that this article is about them disproving that this is a pedophile flag, right? So I got down here and it said, however, no evidence suggests the concerted effort to push for the inclusion of MAPS, which is a minor attracted person, in the LGBT community with the use of the flag. Russell Dick, co-founder of B4U Act, right? So I said, hold on, let me go to the B4U Act, right? And let me find out who Russell Dick is, because they trying to make it seem like there's no inclusion of minor attracted persons, right, with the LGBT community. But let's look up B4U Act, right? Let's see what we can. First of all, let's go look at Russell. This is Russell right here. Russell Dick, right? He's from Maryland. But watch this. The real co-founder. It's funny how they put his name in there. Well, I guess because the other guy is dead. But this is the other guy right here. This is him, right? Co-founder. Yo, tell me that these two dudes don't look fruity. The simple fact, yo, you LGBT all the way. I don't care what nobody say. And so is Russell, right? That's the perfect last name for Russell, Dick. You heard me? No homo. But watch this. Watch this, family. Let's see what they about. Let's see what they about. Let's see what they about. Yo, family, this is crazy. Okay. To publicly promote professional service and resources to self-identified individuals, adults, and adolescents who are sexually attracted to children and desire such assistance. See, now watch this, because we're going to get deep, because I'm going to go more, because watch this. It says research, right? We're going to dig into the research part, because they're actually, they're camouflaging this as some mental health therapy thing. Watch this shit. Yo, watch this, family. Now remember, damn, where'd the article go? Now remember, right? It said the nonprofit organization that promotes resources for self-identified individuals who are sexually attracted to children, right? They do research, right? And promote resources. Here we go. Where is that? There it is. This is the research page, family. It's the research page right here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share this out here too. Look, and the sad part about this, family, is they doing this research all over the world. You're not Canada, UK, United States, like they doing it all over. But look at this. Research to study the life stories of minor attracted peoples who are not involved in the criminal justice system to gain a deeper understanding of the development of their attraction and the context in which minor attracted persons develop their attraction to minors and how this environment has impacted them. Yo, family, listen to that shit. They want minor attracted people who are not involved in the criminal justice system. Why? Hold up, watch this, family. It gets deeper. It gets deeper. Now watch. To explore the therapeutic experiences of a minor attracted persons, the goal is to hear the experience and self-identify the minor attracted persons in therapy so as to improve the quality of professional support available to meet the mental health needs of the minor attracted person as defined by them. As the person who's attracted to the minor defines their mental health. Watch, this is the craziest one right here. Oh, family, this is the craziest one right here. To examine the reasons a minor attracted person chooses to engage in romantic relationships and sex with adult romantic partners. I'm done. So you telling me that you have to do research on why these niggas is attracted to grown-ups? Yeah. They probably be in this circle probably clowning them niggas because they like adults. Yo. There's another one. One more I'm going to read to y'all. To understand the minor attracted person's feelings of sexual and romantic attractions toward children. Yo, family, I'm going to tell you right now that these sick motherfuckers got people laying on this table telling them they shit, and they offering them up kids, dog. I promise you that shit is going on somewhere. I ain't saying that every place they doing that shit, but I promise you, man, you crazy as hell if you don't think this is how this shit is working. They have to map this shit. Yo, this is the same way. It's not the same way, but the courts are doing it almost the same way, right? The courts are doing it almost the same way. Now watch this, family. Because they hide this shit. Now watch. This is from the book Sui George. Some of you, if y'all seen some of my old videos, I took little snippets from this, but like, I'm going to read two sections. It says their clients are other people's children. It's talking about SOSCF, which is now DHS. This is out of Oregon, right? Their clients are other people's children, a commodity, in other words, worth minimal $90,000 to Child Protective Services in a year, compelled contracts. A blue-eyed white baby is worth $65,000 in the black market adoption trade. Now watch this. There are 24,000 Oregon children under the direct care of, I'm gonna just say DHS, I'm fucking that word up, SOSCF, either incarcerated away from their families in foster homes or under unlawfully compelled contracts. And this is according to K Terrain. They're under unlawfully compelled contracts. Who blew the whistle? Because she was an administrator. Who blew the whistle on it? Shout out to the sister for blowing the whistle on them unlawfully compelled contracts. Because she was working for them and said, yo, y'all doing some BS. Now watch this, family. Remember, he just said the black market, right? The black market. This is why I wanted to tell y'all about the whole Republican Democrat thing. Now watch this. That's not it right here. Now, because they like to say that the Democrats are grooming your children. The Democrats are grooming your children, right? Now, Klamath Falls is 28% Democrat. It's 68% Republican. And I want to be honest, yo, most of Oregon, they say they're Democrat. I think a majority of Portland is liberal, right? But even white liberals, they really low-key conservatives, right? Because they kind of conserve that racism. But we're gonna play their game. 68% of the people over here are Republicans. And I'm gonna tell you for sure that I'm gonna say damn near 100% of them, because I lived over there, are Republicans. Now, family, remember this name, Rock Osborne. Now she's going to be talking about Atkinson. There's two judges, but they both Republican. They both Republican, family.
And one of the judges has 3 nieces that all work at DHS, one of them being in a supervisory position. As far as I know, I don't think a whole lot of people know that that's exactly what's going on.
Now, why? I just told you. That's why I said that before you or whatever that little shit was that we just was looking at with the therapy and the minor attracted child. This is how they doing it, family. There's a web of how this works. There has to be something intact on a low-key illegal level to an extent, even though stuff going on illegally, because they have to camouflage it to make it look like it's not what's really going on. That's why I said these people over here got these people laying down talking about how they attracted the children and they've never been to jail ever or anything. So this is how they're doing it. You're using DHS, right? Because that last shit you just I just read from the dude that was talking about the white child worth $65,000. That was in Salem. That was a different part of Oregon. See, and watch this. Oregon has the most child molesters per capita in the whole country. You want to talk about per capita, right? We back to per capita again, right? See, they don't like it when the per capita is on their end. Well, watch.
We have a judge, Atkinson, who her niece is Chandler Aubrey, and she became a supervisor. 2 of her cousins became caseworkers, and of those cousins, 2 of their friends became caseworkers. Never was any of the clients told that she was related to a good portion of DHS.
Yo, and they had, watch this, they didn't say that part on there, but while I was there, nigga, the lady had one of her sisters, the judge, one of her sisters was she was an adopter. She was like adopting kids, a foster parent, I guess that's what you want to call it. Yo, nigga, they got a whole ring with niggas' kids out there, and trust me, that's why they say graphic content, because it's a lot of sexual shit that was going on. Watch this. We ain't finished. Now hold on, watch. This says Phoenix. This is a whole different part of Oregon again. This isn't even this isn't Klamath Falls and this isn't Salem. A child, but this is the same judge. This is a different judge, but this is the judge out of Klamath Falls. So it says Child Protective Service supervisor is accused of sexually molesting a 4-year-old girl and 2 teenage boys. Now watch.
We discovered one judge in Klamath County that actually instructed a CPS worker who was under hot cross-examination by a parent's lawyer that if that CPS worker was uncomfortable answering the questions asked of her by the attorney for the parents, even though she was on the stand and she was under oath, that worker did not have to answer those questions. That's incredible.
Yo, and that's Roxanne Osborne. That's the one who cooked me with my kids. But anyway, this is this goofy looking biatch right here. That's her right there. So we definitely putting people on blast today, right? But I'm telling you, family, this is the type of stuff that goes on, right? Again, this is a different part of it. This tape was sealed in the court of the defendant, Judge Joseph Ochoa, on October 31st, 1996. And son is still a judge, bro. And there was no report made, no investigation, and no prosecution of defendant Miss Spees and defendant caseworker Lawson for concealing the evidence of child pornography, failing to report child pornography, using a child in a sexual explicit display. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, watch this. In the court record and repeated instances of Spees asking Melissa about her private parts, telling her to show her sexual manipulations, and also the defendant Spees touching Melissa's private parts herself. Hey, yo, and I'm telling you, because I read this whole thing. I was reading this in prison because he helps you with draw up your lawsuit and everything. So, yo, Miss Spees is a goddamn first grade teacher. She's a first grade teacher. Family, she's a first grade teacher. Yo, and they be stopping all of this shit. They be stopping all of this. You got to mind you, they stopping regular people, regular little weirdos that's out there off their little child sex stuff, right? Then you have these people who are kind of intertwined with the state, right? You got state workers and stuff like that. They not throwing them under the bus, not all the time. You feel me? Because it's a lot of BS that be going on, right? And this is why I said you can't let these people, because listen, we can go to every single state. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get back to I'm tripping over here. We can go to every single state, every single county, and all around the country, and the child molesters are getting the least amount of time. There's no mandatory minimums for a child molester, right? Oh shit, I ain't even see the comment thing. See, I really don't do this that much. What's good, Terrain? What's up with y'all? Peace to the family in the building. What's up, Blake and Ricky and Sean? Yo, I'm telling you, there's no mandatory minimums for that, right? I'm a convicted felon. If I get caught with a gun, mandatory 5 years, no matter what. No matter what, that's the least. They can't give me 4.5. They can't give me 3. There's a mandatory minimum for that, right? With drugs, it's the same way. You got mandatories. Like, why aren't any of these Republicans writing up laws? Why aren't you writing up mandatory minimums for somebody who molests a child or something like that, that they go to prison for? Because it's a lot of them doing it. And you got to understand, in politics, again, I keep telling people, legislative, executive, judicial, majority of the politicians are lawyers, judges, and stuff like that. They know the law. This is why they finessing and allowing a lot of slack on the people. Think about it. That's why crack was 1 sentence and cocaine was 1 sentence. They knew that the powder was the white people. They know that the crack is the black people. So they gave the lesser sentence and the harder sentence. It's the same with this. You're giving the lesser sentence and the lighter shit to the stuff that y'all do, just in case you get caught up, right? Just in case you get caught up, and then you can get your little out. Or you just got to do a little bit of time, just like, what's his name? Jeffrey Epstein and the rest of these people that I've been in jail with. You feel what I'm saying? And these people come out and jump right behind those rainbow flags. That's why they sitting here trying to act like these people don't be in there. You crazy as hell. Like that shit is all intertwined in one. Majority of the people who are LGBT been molested. Let's be real. Let's be real. Those statistics are really out there. So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, don't try to act like that is very ingrained in LGBT, child molestation and all that. So You can act like that. It isn't. It's cool to like say that, but yo, that shit is definitely ingrained. You feel what I'm saying? And the funny part about it, like I said, dog, there's no consequences to this. So the Republicans can say whatever they want. They can say whatever, oh, you're grooming, you're grooming, you're grooming. I want to see some harsh penalties. Because for real, a lot of the prison population should be those people. Watch this. I'm gonna give you an example. Yo, you can punch somebody in the face and get a mandatory stick for a violent crime. But you can jam lumber in a kid, and now, yo, people getting probation. Bro, probation. It's so many stories I could tell, man, but damn, I don't even want to give y'all all those because listen, I'm trying to tell you, these people, they like to finesse with this word game. It's all a word play. Per capita, everything is per capita, per capita, per capita. But for real, if it's 100 crimes being committed, 70 of them are by white people, but they're going to say, oh, well, it's only 2 of y'all and both of y'all committed a crime. So, no, nigga, no, you're not going to try to turn it into per capita when you're doing most of the dirt. You see what I'm saying? They find that shit convenient. And this is why we got to put a hold on this. I'm trying to tell you, your kids is up for grabs. And when I tell you that the age limit, I keep telling people this shit, the age limit is going to cease. It's going to cease, and it's going to be everything up for your kids. I'm trying to tell you. They already trying to say that they can turn into a tranny. They've already saying that they can turn into a tranny without telling you. Soon it's going to be they can have sex without telling you. What? You don't think that's coming up the pipe? Look at that shit I just showed y'all. Man, that dude should be being called out. He out in Maryland. And man, listen, when my case is over, yo, I promise you, I'm letting the lid off of shit. Because I'm telling you, Maryland is a weird place. They got some weird people over there. I'm telling you right now, they got some weird. And yo, you know what's so funny? Because that's where a lot of the and no offense, Terrain, no offense. I got a lot of family out there, actually, for real. But yo, sometimes I think and one of the people who did me dirty live out there. That's another reason I said it. But yo, I'm trying to tell you, sometimes I think it's from that breeding shit they was doing to us, dog. I think that's why a lot of, I don't know. But man, I'm telling you that these people are finessing us. And if we don't, that's why I always say we need our own courts. We need our own judicial system. We have to have a tribal government. We will never win in this judicial system. It's too much of a I'm white and I say so. We can show the statistics all day long, every single year, that Black people are committing less than 30% of the crimes, but you're 40 to 50% of the prison population. Yo, that's crazy. And the simple fact that Negroes still to this day can argue about Black on Black crime, I don't want to hear it. Because you know why? We are the only people that have to take the blame for the little less than 1% of the people that's doing shit in our community. How many white people are like, yo, man, we gotta fix this rapey stuff we got going on, all this molesting stuff we got going on? They don't be doing that. They don't never say that. They don't never push about. That's why they're pushing it in an indirect way. We can't push it to where I'm trying to get you locked up. So I just gotta say y'all grooming them. I'm not gonna say y'all doing anything to them. I'm gonna say y'all grooming them. Come on, family. It's wordplay. Come on, they the masters of this wordplay. Yo, that's funny that you say that because they do that in Sean. That's funny that you say that because they do that in New Jersey as well. But guess what? In Oregon, nigga, they with everybody. And I promise you, ask Beatzilla, I promise you, if you touch one of them, nigga, you gonna get 72 months. Stick. That's why I said that old punching people in the face. Yeah, punch somebody. Watch how much time you get. I'm talking about, that's why I be saying that they overdo us with all the sentences. I'm talking about just people in general. We have the most people incarcerated in the goddamn world. That's because you can sit here and go toe to toe with somebody, boop, boop, boop. Yo, and I'm telling you, neither one of y'all can hit the ground or be hurt for real. But if somebody catch it and y'all are in court and now you got to go with what the law is saying, motherfucker, your ass is grass. Your ass is grass. Nigga, they gonna pound you for that assault. You feel me? They're going to turn that into assault. And we really think that, well, he shouldn't have been fighting. Like, no, you're about to put somebody in a fucking condition. What's going on? Chilling with Monica. How you doing, baby girl? Yo, you about to put somebody in a condition that's about to make them worse for 5 whole years. And yo, a lot of these people that be saying shit like that never did any time. Yo, never did any time. Like, yo, he deserved 6 years. Like, 6, god damn, that's a lot of time off your life for a goddamn fight, bro. Nobody died, nothing. Like, yo, that's a lot of time, man. Y'all don't be understanding. It's a fucking, first of all, you're taking away from your family. It's just so much that happens in that process of psychological warfare, everything. You economically deprivated. Yo, just to come home to nothing. And like, bro, man, listen. And then y'all think, then when he go back out there and sell drugs and do this and do that, then it's like, yo, man, you got to get your life together. No, nigga, I had my shit together. I just got into an argument with somebody and got into a fight, and that shit ruined my life. You giving me 6 years ruined my life for a fight. You feel me? So we can't let them, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. They turn everything, they weaponize us like a motherfucker. Think about that sagging the pants law. That was directed toward us. You think these chicks talking about, oh, your drawers is showing. But if a girl walking down in a bikini, walking down the street in bikini, she ain't about to get arrested and no ticket. Come on, let's be for real. You gonna go right after some young black kid with his pants sagging. But the girl with her whole butt cheeks out, which I'm actually cool with, but I'm just saying, just for argument's sake. You feel what I'm saying? She not gonna go to jail. She not gonna get no ticket written. So it's like, yo, you do all of this. This is why we have to fight for a Freedmen's Bureau, right? And the Freedmen's what's it called? The shit that Freedmen Affairs. That's the word I'm looking for. We need a Freedmen Affairs so we can start our own tribal government and deal with the Department of Interior, the same people that the natives are dealing with. Because I'm telling you, family, these people are finessers. They finessing us with this whole LGBTQ stuff, and the Republicans acting like they don't like it. The same way they acting like they don't like all this immigration. But let's be for real. A lot of these Republicans are business people, and you're benefiting off these people being here. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta watch. We have to definitely, yes, it's definitely policy over party for the time being. But yo, the long haul, nigga, we need our own situation. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, it's 2023, and I had told a friend of mine, right, from Whitesboro, where I grew up, they had started a little, this is around the time that George Floyd died, and they was doing all that stuff out there. And I'm like, yo, ask them, because they kept trying to talk to the police. And I'm like, yo, talk to the judges and shit, like, because you got to start talking to the judges and the prosecutor. When you trying to talk about the police and the dealing with the police are just the people that arrest you. Where you get finessed at is in that courtroom. That's the people, that's the judge and the prosecutors, the people you need to bring out to the, you know how they always be having the cops at the little reunions and all that shit, and they out there playing with the kids. No, nigga, bring that fucking judge out here, nigga, because they try to act like the police got to get to know you so they don't mess with you. Nah, nigga, the judge got to get to know us. He got to be on a personal level with the community so he ain't sending Ray up there for 30 years for some goofy shit. The police don't control the sentence. You feel me? So I was just trying to like break that down to him, like, yo, ask them niggas for the stats. I said, yo, we going to hold off all year, right? And then ask them for the stats at the end of the year. And I guarantee you it's still going to be the same, where you locking us up more than you locking them, even though they committing the most crimes. And that's how we got to nip that shit in the butt. Nigga, we got to bring that shit to your door. Nigga, hold up. Why is this shit still happening in your county? You're doing this shit. This ain't nobody's issue but you, Miss Prosecutor or Mr. Prosecutor or Miss Judge or whatever. That's them niggas doing that shit, over sentencing and all that shit. Yo, we got to, the same way we putting Roland Martin and them niggas to the fire, these motherfuckers got to start getting their foot put to their fire, dog. I'm serious, because, yo, this is how this all this, we sitting in jail, and meanwhile, they out here molesting. Hell, that's why I said they always try to bring up our per capita. Yes, yo, so do, yes, in New York, Chinese people have their own police department. Shout out to the ADOS invented country, hip hop, rock, gospel, and more. Yo, yeah, and so do the little, not the, I don't want to say the Hebrew, but the like Jewish people out there. You feel me? They got their own police too, and the natives. I literally just posted an article on what's the name? Watch this. Hold on. Let me see if I can get to this shit. I literally had just posted something on there about the damn, where'd that shit go? My fault, family. They just got funding. And that's what I'm saying, yo, this is why I say we got to mess with the Department of Interior. Because literally they just got funding for their police department. Where'd that John go? I think it's way down here, man. Oh, man, shout out to the people at the XBA FBO, man. Y'all was looking good out there, man. Y'all was definitely looking good out there. I'm actually glad I kind of went down here. That's Terrain and them. I had to show y'all some love, man. But anyway, I can't find that shit. It is what it is. But yo, and I'm sorry I couldn't make that I wasn't sharing my screen. Hey, y'all, family, I swear. This is why I don't ever go live, because that's the type of shit I do. Like, I'll be scrolling through my screen. I'll literally be scrolling through my screen talking in a pre-recorded video, and then be like, damn, I ain't share my screen the whole time, dog. I done talked for 20 whole minutes. Now I gotta do this shit over. But anyway, but shout out to the people at the FBI Expo. I'm definitely going to go to I'm hot as hell in here too. I'm definitely going to go to what's his name? Marcel's debate in South Carolina, because that's only about, I think it's about 3 hours away. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be out there. I'm gonna ask him, can I record? If he's trying to, like, you know, do his own little recording thing, then I won't record it. But if he said tell me it's a go, I'm gonna let y'all peep it out and go live on the channel and you know, and give y'all and let y'all get in on that. But family, thank y'all for being here today. I just wanted to expose them on their little goofy shit. You know, that they be off their little weirdo stuff. And we again, fam, we gotta be on them about some of this stuff, man. Cause for real, listen, this is another thing. I want to say this before I go, because I had to say this to my roommate the other day. Yo, nowhere in Black America can you go, and this goes for every other race, every other culture. I don't care if it's African, I don't care what culture you are, Jamaican, anything, white, Irish, yo, Mexican, all of y'all have this, and you cannot find this nowhere in the Black community. I promise you. Nowhere in the Black community can you go and get you a damn 13-year-old and an 8-year-old on the black market. You can't go nowhere in our communities and find somebody where you can be like, yo, man, I'm on some old weirdo shit. Like, yo, y'all, all y'all other cultures, y'all be trafficking the shit out of these kids. Y'all be trafficking, yo, and you trafficking them to take them to somebody else. Y'all some fucked up, yo. Listen, don't ever talk about FBA culture, dog. Don't ever talk about us on no criminality shit. We are some of the nicest people on the planet, and on some real shit, bro, that is y'all culture. You will never find somebody in Baltimore, Chicago, Philadelphia, anywhere where a nigga pull up on the block with a van full of kids talking about, yo, I just picked up a whole bus full of first graders. Who wants some? Come on, dog. Y'all niggas be snagging niggas' kids to go take them to somebody else to go do some crazy weirdo shit to them. Kill them and all type of shit. Then y'all want to talk about per capita, about what we doing in our community, the less than 1% that's killing each other? Man, you knock it off, man. Knock it off. Now, I ain't saying we ain't got no weirdos in our community, because we do, but nigga, not on y'all level at all. And we definitely don't underground traffic kids. Name somebody that traffic kids in our community. Anybody, I don't care whether they famous or not famous, any story, find it. Find that shit. But I'm gonna go, family. I'm sweating bullets in this joint. Yo, that's one thing about Georgia, boy. One day it'll be like cool. Next thing you know, well, you got me in here roasting, nigga. I'm cooking myself. All right, family. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate the love, man. I'm going to go. Y'all have a blessed rest of your week, man. I'm up out of here. Peace, love, and reparations. You already know.